Yo, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? How we doing tonight? Good evening, Semperfi. Good evening, Futures Trader. Call me Pa, Sovereignty, Rich Girl Mel, Phoenix, welcome. Irvin, welcome. Pieter, Mr. Longshorts, Bruce, Trader Nest, Lambra, you weren't first tonight, brother. You were not first. What's up, Ms. Rain? How are you? Running on empty. How we doing? Welcome, guys. How many people we got in here right now? We got about 60 people in here currently. Tonight we are going to be doing another giveaway with MyFundedFutures. So it's going to be for a 50K core account, standard, not the flex option. You will be tomorrow, Limber. All right. You're number one already. All right. Good evening, Frank. Good evening, Anthony, Scott, Meeks, Skim. Welcome, guys. Dave, welcome. What's up, Tim? Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into the drawing that we will announce. We're going to do it a little bit earlier tonight. We're going to do it at about 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. So in about 2 hours, we'll do the drawing. Yeah. Did you guys catch any of that downside? Or really, the upside? It's been pretty good movement again tonight. Man, the overnights have been where it's at. What's up, Tessiro? How are you? Welcome, guys. Welcome. What's up, Stocking Stops? How are you? William. So, yes, the 50K core accounts. You guys know the rules for those. Earn $3,000 to pass. I believe there is consistency in those evaluations. I can't remember off the top of my head. Max request on the account is $1,000 per request. 5 winning trading days of $100 or more, and you can request. But they're really good beginner accounts for like the slow base hits. That's a good way to get started. They're very beginner friendly, I think. All my accounts are 50K accounts. I don't have any of the larger accounts. I have a couple 25Ks with Take Profit Trader, but the rest of my accounts are 50K accounts, and that's how I got started. So they are a good learning tool. Targets are small. I feel like they're fairly easy, you know, as far as props are concerned. So, yeah. But how's everybody doing tonight? How you guys trading? Are we green? Are we red? Are we handling this price action well? Yes, I am. I did catch about 100 points short from the top up here. And I took profits. Let's see, where did I take profits on this thing? I believe it was a Lucid account that I was trading on. Let's see here. Let's see what my trade was. View. Is that it? All of a sudden, I'm having brain fart and can't remember how to show my trades. Let's go to settings. That'll work. Visual trading. Trades. Show trades. Hello? Earth to Quant Tower? Sorry, guys. Let me figure this out here quick. Okay, it doesn't want to show my trade. All right. I guess I can always do this. For those of you that are curious about my trade. This was the trade I took earlier this evening, in case you guys want to know. I didn't get full target. I ended up taking profits right around, I think, 65, somewhere around there. But that was my trade this evening. So I'm starting the night out up almost 2K. Really in no hurry now to get a trade. Really in no hurry. Martin, it was on the screen? I didn't see it. Is it there? Oh, it's just not showing the line. Okay. Now I see it. There it is. So that is the one trade that I took this evening. But yeah, welcome, guys. Let me get caught up on the chat here real quick. What's up, Pickle Juice? How are ya? Trevor's views, you're green on eval on take profit. Nice, nice, nice. But how are we doing tonight, guys? The chat's flying around already. I'm sure we'll have a lot of people jump in. We got almost 100 people in the horizontal stream. Those of you that are viewing the stream in the vertical format, feel free to pop on over to the other stream that's on my channel, the horizontal 1920 by 1080 version, and you'll get a little bit better viewing experience. You'll see my full screen. That's where most people are chatting it up. But feel free to click on that other live stream and hop on over. Yeah, thanks, Kelly. Yeah, that was a good trade. That was a good trade, and I took profits at the right time too, because that would have been, I would have had to deal with, I mean, nearly a 50% retracement on my trade, and I'm just not willing to give that back. My target was the central pivot here at 40, or yeah, I think I was targeting 40 on that trade. It just didn't quite get there. It kind of front ran it on this bounce, so yeah, I'm not willing to watch my P&L line go. Give half of it back, you know. And Tim, we took the same trade. Nice. What's up, Race to Wins? How are ya? But yeah, how are you guys doing tonight? Let me know in the chat. Let me know how you guys are trading this evening. Today, so if you remember last night, I ended the stream up 1.3K. Total for the day today, with last night and today combined, I ended up 2.4K. So it's been a pretty good, I've been trading pretty well lately. Hey, what's up, Cash? How are ya? Been trading pretty well lately. I haven't had a red day in what feels like a couple weeks. So, I'm feeling pretty good. I think it's almost been like 2 or 3 weeks since I've had a red day. Oh, Kelly, 550 is great for a one and done kind of deal. Although for you, that was probably a 5 and done kind of deal, knowing the way you trade and you like to scalp. But yeah, guys, tonight, for those of you that are just tuning in, we are giving away a 50K core account with MyFundedFutures. And exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. We'll announce the winner at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Night, so a half hour earlier than last night. The 50K cores are great accounts. They're great starter accounts. Way to build some confidence. Nice base hits. Fairly, I don't want to call them easy to pass, right? But as long as you manage your risk appropriately, it's they're good accounts to get started and start getting consistent payouts with, right? Hey, what's up, the McLean family? How are ya? Phoenix, how did I like the cooking class? I don't know what you're talking about, Phoenix. The cooking class? Was there a cooking class that I missed? I mean, Bear Spiking channel. That, yeah, I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do here. You know? Doesn't even read his own Discord. Sorry, guys. I do read my Discord, Martin. Rajiv, you want the levels? There you go. Or you want my levels? Not the levels. Do you want my levels? What's up, Tyler? How are you? The chat between you and Nims, Phoenix? Oh, I talked to Nims for like, I don't know. We talked for like 2 hours today. He was telling me all about his trying to become a pro tennis player. I don't know. What are you? Look at this. These guys trolling me for getting 5K subs. What is going on here? All right, let me make sure the giveaway is working. Yep. Okay, so we got 68 entries currently. For those of you that are just tuning in, we are giving away a MyFundedFutures core account this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into the drawing. You will need to be here at about 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard in order to claim the prize. You will have to type something in the chat. If you're not here, we will select somebody else. Daniel, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Nims is trying out for. Bradley, that 1900 was made tonight. Today, like RTH in combination with globex session last night, I made 2.4K. So I'm up well, what is that? Just shy of 2K tonight on one trade. I was short from the top and got out down here. I was short from up here, got out down here. Bradley, you know, I think the key to my success is the ability to wait. You know, I don't execute a lot, so when I do execute, I want it to be in a key area where I know that if I'm wrong relatively quickly. And if I'm right, the targets are big. You know, I'm generally not getting into a position unless I see a 50-point move for the most part. You know, obviously on stream we try to have fun and scalp out some things and do some different stuff and mess around a little bit. But my real trading is really not that active. I really just get into one position and I hold it. It was just one mini, Bradley. You guys can see. So this, I know it's hard to see on Quant Tower. Let me see if I can add the line here. Display type. Marker and label will help. Okay, so I was short from 25,765. One contract. I got out at 25,665.75. One contract. That's the only trade that I've taken tonight. Tim, why did I go short where I did? There was a few things lining up, right? You had the failure the first time up here. And just so you guys know, these markers trail to the left-hand side of where I entered. So I entered on this candle right here on the downside, and I got out on this candle right here. But we had the push down. We had sellers step in right here. I could see it on my DOM surface. We had aggressive buyers trying to push up higher. And yes, they created a new high, but you could tell there was exhaustion up at the top. So you really had that one clean fake out sweep for another move higher. And then sellers really kind of stepped in once that failure happened. And that's why I entered the position. I didn't know that it was going to flush the way that it did, right? Initially, I was kind of just targeting the bottom side of, you know, just front running 700 almost. But when I saw it start to get a little more aggressive through VWAP, I decided to adjust it all the way down, my target all the way down to central pivot. But that's why. Yeah, Harrison. So what you'll see when you notice exhaustion is you'll see a lot of big green or red bubbles, and them not able to really like push price to new highs. You know, like get that big move, like 20-point surge or 15-point surge higher. You won't see a lot of red bubbles, but you will have seen passive sellers sitting there absorbing it. J-Love, I trade on Quant Tower trading platform. Bradley, I gave it 15 points risk for my entry. So it was just above 780 was my stop. Reason being is if you look at where my levels are, it failed to get to 780. I think if it would have gotten to 780, we probably would have gone up to 800. So I wasn't willing to give it 40 points, obviously. There was kind of a tell today. So if you guys, I know some of you use fibs. if you drew out the swing high, all-time high to the low of the down move yesterday, the 50% of that entire move was right around 840. So we extended above it a little bit today during regular trading hours, you notice, but we closed below that level, which indicates to me that sellers still have control right now. So you're kind of looking for a short entry, anything below that 840 level. Now to the downside, where you'll be looking is probably that 570 area again, you know, right here, to see if buyers step in here to push it back up, or at any level above this point. Like it kind of already bounced 620 there. So those are the two levels that you're going to be eyeing for possible buyers to step in. If it dips below here, it's probably going to chase those overnight lows from yesterday. So probably down here is where you're heading. And below this, I'm not going to lie to you guys, below that, we are probably going back to 25K or just above 25K, and relatively quickly. So those are going to be the things to look an eye on, keep an eye on over the next, 24 hours or so. In my opinion, right? And that's just my opinion. All right, we got about 130 people in here right now. Welcome tonight, guys. Welcome to the stream. If you're new here, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I live stream every Sunday through Thursday starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you come back. Hit that subscribe button. Guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. I really do appreciate it. It really does help the channel. Amazing 5K subs last night. Unbelievable. I still am in shock about that. What are we at right now? We are at... So we ended the stream last night at 5,036. And by the time I woke up this morning, we were at 5,012. But now we're back up to 5,028. So, I guess, I don't know, 5.1 tonight? Sure. See if we can get there. Place your seats in the upright position and close your tray tables. Paul, I'm mainly technical analysis, right? Like I definitely pay attention when there's major news headlines that come out. I do have a ticker that shows all those, but that's not really what I'm watching. I'm waiting for mainly price to get to an area of interest for me and to see what's happening at those levels. That just kind of serves as confirmation for me. Like, if Microsoft and Nvidia and all those are green and where price on the index is kind of dropping into a level and I'm seeing buyers step in at a certain level, it just adds confirmation for me. But I found myself that I can't look, like some of you guys are very good at processing a lot of information at once, and I'm just not. Like you can look at, some guys have 40 charts up at the same time. I can't do that. It's just too much. It's too much noise for me. I really just need to be focusing on maybe a couple charts, a few different things. I got my higher time frames on another monitor that obviously you guys can't see, of all the indexes and anything major that's going on. But really my execution chart is pretty much what you see throughout the day. Over here, if I want to look at ES, I've got ES. If I want to look at a footprint chart, I've got a footprint chart. If I want the DOM for ES, it's sitting right here as well. I've got YM and RTY kind of hidden down here below if I need to look at them. But yeah, I really need very minimal in order to focus up. And I noticed that I trade the Nasdaq a lot better than I trade anything else. Does that make sense? Why I do what I do? I wish I could read 40 charts at once. I wish I could be paying attention to all that stuff at the same time. But I found that eliminating all the noise and confusion for me kind of simplified everything, and that's really when I became like profitable and successful with it. $500 account giveaways for 5,000 subs, Phoenix. All right, buddy. Are you paying for these 500 accounts? I mean, yeah, Mad Lord, I had to get rid of all of it. It was just way too much going on. Way too much confusion. It's kind of like why I don't watch trading stream influencers either, you know, or self-proclaimed gurus, because it's just a lot of times their reads are bad and it's different, and it adds doubt into my mind. Yeah, J Love, 3 EMAs and an RSI. Yeah, that's minimal too. Yeah, Harrison 1 is stressful. I know. I just can't pay attention to all that stuff. There's just too much stuff going on. It'll cause me to hesitate too much. I think that's really it. Is it will cause me to hesitate on my entries too much. No, James. So that profit and loss that you guys see over there, that's just from this session. That resets to 0 at 5 o'clock p.m. or between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. That resets to 0 every day. So any P&L that you see is going to be from the current session. This was my trade. Let me get rid of this little trend line here. This was my trade that you can see. I was short from 25,765. I got out at 665. 1 mini. All right, we got about 140 people in here now. Guys, smash that thumbs up button. If you're just tuning in, we are giving away a 50K core account with MyFundedFutures this evening, ! West in the chat. We'll enter you into that drawing. We'll announce the winner at about 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Make sure you're here to claim your prize if you do win. If you're not, we will select somebody else. Robin, I got, what did I make this morning? I made $900 this morning. So I got 45 points out of it. Yeah, Robin, if you're new to those trading plans, the guys in the green names can tell you how those trading plans go on a daily basis. I've been doing those for like 3.5 years. I've been posting those. So it all started when I was in Trades by Matt's Discord, Good Gains. I was posting trading plans there for a very long time, and that's kind of how we all know each other. At least the people who've been together for a while. I was the trading plans guy. That's what I was over there. And when you're looking at those trading plans too, like targets can be possible entries on those things as well, and possible exits. Generally, I'm confident that, you know, if one side of the trade plays out, target one's going to get hit probably about 90% of the time. And then obviously those percentages goes down as I pick a target 2 and a target 3. You know, I'm about, you know, 50% certain that target 2 is going to get hit if target 1 gets hit. I'm about 25% that target 3 is going to get hit if target 2 gets hit. David, do I follow Matt's trades? No, David, I haven't tuned into a stream in a very long time. In a very long time. We're talking probably over a year. How do I rank him amongst gurus? Trades by Matt's not really a guru. He doesn't sell any courses or mentorships or anything like that. He's no guru. He says don't follow his trades, just like me. Nothing on here is financial advice, right? I'm just giving you guys my opinion and what I'm seeing. Pat, any advice for someone who wants to do this futures trading full time? How? So I can only tell you what I did, right? My first step to going full time was secure enough of a safety net financially so that I had at least 2 years of all bills and any financial obligations saved up, so that I gave myself the proper amount of time to figure out if I could do it or not. I would say don't quit your day job until you have that, because if you put that kind of stress on your trading, it's going to be very, very difficult to do, right? You're not going to have the ability to take it slow. Puneet, where is my hat? Somewhere. There's hats all around. No hat tonight. Here, would you rather me go hoodie up tonight? Would you rather that? The McLean family. Wes, do you know when the Apex 300K stops trailing? I've made 9K on it, but it's still trailing. 7,500 on my trade of 8. I'm not sure, the McLean family. We'll keep the hood up tonight for you. I'm kind of going in the dark tonight. I only have one of my lights on right now because my eyes are kind of sensitive this evening. So I hope you guys don't mind me being somewhat in the dark. Yeah, Pat, I would say just make sure you have enough finances in order to so that you don't have that stress on your trading, right? Because it does become a lot different, obviously, when you got bills to pay and all that stuff to worry about. Just don't put shades on, Grumpy the Unabomber. No, the only glasses I have handy are mine. But trading becomes so much more difficult if you don't have that safety net. So I would say just make sure you've got a decent sized safety net to give you that time, right? The Apex trail is the size of the... Oh, that's right, Martin. I forgot. It continues to trail. So that's the thing, the McLean family. That's another bad thing that I don't like about Apex is you can actually fail your evaluations and your funded accounts when you have a positive balance on the bigger ones. You can legitimately fail the accounts with a positive balance. So technically you could be green on your account and still fail and not get any of that money. Harrison, you left a job in 2019 to trade full-time. Didn't work. Yeah, because here's the thing, guys. I realize what you see on the internet. You're seeing people make all this money. That's just not the reality for most people. That's just not. You're talking about a very, very minute percentage of people that make that kind of money trading. The majority of profitable traders are probably going to be somewhat like me, where they take very few trades. So when they do, it's just a lot of base hits, and then 2 or 3 times a month you'll hit a big trade or you'll go on a hot streak. So you just have to I don't know, take it slow. Take it extremely slow. Ban Dave, he's promoting other stuff. Yeah, Dave loves to promote his Mapster. For those of you that don't know what Mapster is, it's basically he gives a call out and we fade him. We just do the exact opposite of whatever Dave says. Because I can tell you this, whenever Dave Pereno gives a call out, whenever he gives a call out, it immediately goes the opposite direction from the time he posts the call out. Yeah, Ms. Rain, you guys know my philosophy on all that. You know my feelings on it. I've said it enough. I don't need to harp on that anymore, really. Everybody knows how I feel about it. What's up, Spencer? How are you? So basically any random chat anywhere. If the word manipulation is involved, you can double the size. Well, and Dave, it's always got to be this puppy or this sucker. This puppy's going to pump or this sucker's going to go down. There's got to be a puppy or sucker involved in there somewhere. What's up, Dev? How are you? All right, we got about 150 people in here right now. Thanks for our stroll down, memory lane. If you guys are interested in seeing who Dave is, he was on a few of my live streams back in the day. I'm not sure if they're still on the channel or not. I can't remember. I know we cleaned up the channel a little bit not too long back, but Dave is definitely on some of my live streams. As is Palmetto. As is Banana Bread Trades. As is... There's been a few traders on some of my live streams. Okay-ish? Oh, no. Patrick, there's a lot of good ones. I would say right now, the two that I like the best are going to be MyFundedFutures, number one. And number two is probably going to be Lucid right now. I would say those are my two favorites currently. You know, Take Profit Trader's nice with their daily payouts. Same thing with Trade Day. They're nice with the daily payouts too. You're dealing with intraday trailing in the funded stage on Take Profit Trader. That is the one drawback. I don't really like intraday trailing. My crypto goods. This is Quant Tower trading platform. But if you're talking about these markers that you see on my price column, this is actually a custom indicator. If you have Quant Tower, I can kind of give that to you. There is an indicator built into Quant Tower itself, but this is actually a custom one. You made too much money on MyFundedFutures, Savvy. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a personal thing, you know? Everybody likes something different. A lot of people like Take Profit Trader. They think that's the best because of the daily payouts. I like MyFundedFutures and Lucid because they're kind of geared towards the long-term success rather than the short-term, the immediate gratification. I think if you're trying to do the full-time trading thing, I think those props that are built for the slow build or designed for the slow build are probably the ones that you want to go with. The ones that have end of day trailing drawdown. But that's just me, right? Like other people might feel differently. KB, so 5 winning trading days of $100 or more, you technically qualify for a payout. You can take 50% of your profits. What's up, Yaz? How are you? All right, we got a little over 150 people in here right now. If you guys haven't yet, we are giving away a core account with MyFundedFutures this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat. We'll enter you into that drawing. Like I said before, we will announce that winner at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Make sure you're here to claim your prize. If you're not here, we will select somebody else. So KB24, technically every 5 days you can request a payout with MyFundedFutures. Same thing with Lucid. Same thing with Top Step. Somehow I knew this was going to happen, guys. Before I clicked live, the market was moving around nicely. I go live, and this is what we get. We get like a 20-point range. I knew it was going to happen. I just knew it. I saw it sliding around all before I went live. Nice moves all over the place. I go live, and it just goes... Ms. Rain, it doesn't need to be consecutive. It's just 5 winning trading days. So you don't need to, they don't need to be consecutive. Yeah, all you gold traders, how are you liking gold recently? This thing has kind of just died, huh? Gold has kind of just like, it decided, yeah, we're done. We're going to range here for a while. I mean, October 28th was put in a low, and ever since then, it's just kind of bounced between levels. I think the gold run is over. It's a zero. You just DCA'd yourself out of a short from 632. I don't know. I think it goes lower. You probably should have held in. Let's go short together. I'm not interested until this is holding below 620. If it gets below 620, I'm not opposed to trying to short down into 570. I'm not against it at all. Why dude spamming? Phoenix is Phoenix. It's Phoenix. He gets a pass. He gets a pass. Phoenix is just Phoenix. He's special. Hey, what's up, Rajan? How are ya? Yeah, it's been a little while. But no, you guys only get one entry, by the way, so there's no reason to spam. But I guess you can spam it if you wanted to, but I think you would rather have conversations in here, right? You guys remember the first giveaway I did where I allowed 20 entries per person, and it was the entire chat was just exclamation point West the entire stream. It was just exclamation point West the entire stream. Yeah, KB, end of day drawdown on Lucid. So right now, I think with their discount, they're 40% off right now, I want to say. So with code West, let's see. Let me look at it here quick before I tell you wrong. So it's 40% off currently, direct and test accounts, up to 5 uses for the direct. Code West will get you 40% off. So I guess if you guys really wanted to skip the eval or test stage, you could get 40% off. You're just going to pay a premium for it. I think it's close to $300 or something like that. Tommy, yeah, 1 day to pass on Lucid. 1 day to pass. You'd love to see gold retest 3901 soon? Like down here? I can see that. I mean, that's definitely retesting those lows. There's kind of some topside wick action in there too. Yeah, I can see that for sure. I mean, we're definitely looking kind of bear flag. You know, stair step down on the bear flag. You got to move down. You got to retest. You got to move down. You got to retest. So yeah, I mean, logically, structurally, it would make sense to come down here. One more time. Yeah, Base Goose, I kind of want to see it test 570, to be honest. That's kind of where I want to see it test. I mean, if we go back on the charts, you can kind of see why I want it to test 570. Michael, yeah, I did. This was the trade I took right here. Short 765 down to 665. One mini. So almost 100 points. Up one, just shy of 2K. I'm up $1,985 tonight. What's up, Indian Burn? How are you? All right, we got about 165 people in here currently. Numbers are still, people still just filing over. Anybody know if Bitcoin follows any other ticker? You mean like, does it move the same as any other ticker? Can you use Tradeovate with Lucid? Yes, Spencer, you can use Tradeovate with Lucid. On Lucid, you can trade NinjaTrader, Tradeovate, Quantower, obviously. They do have a Project X connection as well. It's called Lucid X. TradingView. Juan, are we still over 5K subs? Yeah, let me go check. What are we at? We are at 5,033 currently. We had about 26 people unsubscribe overnight after the stream. So about 26 people. So 5K subs held as support. Yeah, Juan. Yeah, it happens every giveaway stream for me. I'm not sure. Red, does that happen to you? Like when you do giveaways, do you wake up in the morning and go, oh, man. Man, a lot of people unsubscribed here. The giveaways are going to do that. I anticipate that happening. I hope those of you that are new here do stick around and rejoin the streams and be a part of the community. We do have a free trading Discord as well. You're more than welcome to join. It's called Level Up. There's a link in the description down below the video. 26 ball spoofing. Yeah. It happens every single time, though. I mean, I get it, right? Like, you're here for the giveaway. You've never met me before. You've never tuned into a live stream. You just see giveaway and you click on it. I get it. You notice 30 people drop off the stream. Yeah, Red, I have the unsubs. I get the unsubs for sure. Like the last two, I think the prior one that I did, I think it was Sunday night, we lost over 30. And then last night it was like 26 people unsubscribed. What's up, Canary? How are ya? Consistency rule with Lucid. So there is none in the eval, KB. You can pass in a single day on Lucid. When you're in the sim funded, if you went through the test phase, the consistency is 35%. In the direct to fundeds, it's 20%. The unsubs are probably bots. Randall, you think somebody's botting my channel? One day, make a give me an eval stream and see how many unsubscribe. Oh, nice, Canary. Blueberry muffins sound good right now, actually. I hope they turn out well. Phoenix, you're a bot. You can testify. You stuck it out one more day. You did not even know you... Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're doing a MyFundedFutures giveaway tonight. Yeah, definitely the last few streams. I've noticed it with every giveaway that we've done on stream. And it's anticipated, right? Like, people definitely just show up for the giveaway, the free stuff. And I get it. Do I ever get mistaken for Johnny Manziel, Phil? That would be a first. Definitely not Johnny Manziel. I've definitely gotten other celebrities, but definitely not Johnny Manziel. We're in a slow descending channel. My name is Frank and I like hippos. Thank you. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good. All right, we're about to go over 200 people in the stream currently. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you're new here, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. Welcome to the channel. I live stream every Sunday to Thursday starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We typically go till about 11. I'm only going to go till about 10:30 or just past tonight. We are doing a 50K core account giveaway with MyFundedFutures this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that giveaway. You will need to be present at that time. You dream of the day you can say that. When I get done with the stream here, Red Candles there in the chat is also another streamer. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, check him out. Give him a sub. He's a good dude. He's got giveaways, I'm sure, to do as well. Yeah, call me Pa. I mean, I want more downside. Overall, I would like more downside. I would like down into 25K at a minimum, if you're asking me. The daily 20 on the Nas is still, we're still trading above it. It's at 430 now. We get below there, I'm thinking it could get a little heavy. It definitely could get a little heavy. So this is actually a second standard deviation of VWAP. This green line, Rod. I don't really use, I'm not gonna lie, I don't use a VWAP channel or anything for my entries or exits. I'm looking for failure sweeps, absorption, exhaustion in the buying and selling, the aggressive buying and selling over here. I had a level up here as resistance at 780. Price kind of held below that on its attempt to get up there. And so that's why I got short right here. My original target was only like 700. But once it started getting fairly aggressive here, I moved my target down to 640. It didn't quite get there. It kind of turned around, but I was able to exit at the lows. I was able to see that it was probably going to head back up before it went down there. Yeah, Rod, the VWAP channel is just for the streams, really. I'll be honest with you, I don't even have VWAP on during the day. I disable it. I mean, I like to know where it is, kind of, but I don't really use it for executions at all. I more or less would rather be trading into VWAP rather than executing around VWAP. 2K on globex. West is done with 3-digit overnights. 3-digit overnight. There's nothing wrong with, making a couple $100 in a couple hours on the overnights. Nothing wrong with that at all. Tonight we caught 100 points. We got a 100-point move. So that's a good Asia session for me, without a doubt. Johnny Sins then, Phil? No, definitely never got that. Definitely never got called. I told him I look like Johnny Sins. That's for sure. Yeah, so my VWAP settings, I just have the full day. So my settings are this. So I have open, high, low, close. And then I've got it set for the full day. And my sessions template is set to CME index's full day. So that's included. That's included ETH, RTH. It's everything. And I just let that run. Trev, you're talking about the DOM surface, this thing? So the bubbles that you see, The green and red circles over here, those are aggressive buyers and sellers. In other words, market orders. And then the lines that you see here are your passive buyers and sellers, orders on the books. You can see kind of the size over here that's resting on the books. Like if I zoom in, I can see how many orders are resting at each specific price. So it's kind of like the DOM. Well, it is the DOM, right? It's just a real-time visual representation of what's going on in the DOM. Like if I hold my cursor over these bubbles, you can kind of see up at the top how many orders went off there and the size that was taken. What's up, Leo? Nice P&L today. Yeah, it's all one trade tonight. All one trade. You can see my trade here on the screen. For those of you on the shorts feed, that's the one trade that I took tonight. One mini short. What's up, Mahmoud? How are you? Yeah, cheers, Trev. What's up, Limitless? How are you? It's been a little while. All right, how many people we got in here now? We got about 190. Phoenix, you'll be back after breakfast. All right, go enjoy your breakfast. I'm good, Limitless. Same old, same old. Same old, same old. All right, we have about 210 people in here now. Welcome to the stream tonight, guys. We are giving away a 50K core account with MyFundedFutures this evening. We'll announce the winner at about 10:30. Exclamation point Wes will enter you into that drawing. Make sure you're here in about an hour. If you're not here, we will select somebody else. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the community. I wish the market would not go sideways like it does every time I'm live for some reason. It always just, I go live and the market just dies on us. I like more downside, but I'm going to have to wait until price gets at least below central pivot down here at 636. Later, Red. Enjoy your stream, brother. Daniel, it's almost midnight in your country right now. Savvy, you'll be snoozing. Oh, Canary Trader. I mean, we get down to 240 and lose that area. You know, those lows from last... Was it the overnight last night? I think is where it went to. Was down around there. We lose that area. We're probably going to see a 200 to 300 point sell off for sure. Where does central pivot come from? Call me Pa. It's an indicator. Almost all trading platforms have it. It's just called pivot points. There's a mathematical formula to determine how they're labeled. The pivots on this, the blue lines are support pivots for the session. The red lines are resistance pivots for the session. So you got R1, R2, R3, and then you've got S1, S2, S3. I don't know why this line is here. Let's get that out of there. And then the gray line is central pivot. Savvy, if you win, say your name really loud. Standard, classic, Daniel. It's just classic pivots. I think when I was on TradingView, I used I don't even remember. Floor Trader Pivots 2 was the one that I used. Those of you that are, I'm seeing some people in the shorts feed. If you guys are in the vertical format stream, feel free to click on the other live stream on my channel. It's a much better viewing experience. The horizontal stream that's where most people are chatting and hanging out. So feel free to click on that other live stream. It's the one that does not have the word mobile in the title. You're on Top Step X, call me Pa? Yeah, does Top Step X allow those kind of indicators? I don't even know if it does. I've never traded on the X platform, so I don't on Project X at all. So I'm not sure. I'm not certain if it does or doesn't allow that indicator. Yellow line gonna get retested. VWAP's gonna get retested is what you're saying? Yeah, I don't know what price is going to do. Honestly, it's looking like it might go sideways for a little bit, to tell you the truth. YGT, what is Earn to Trade? Earn to Trade is just another futures prop firm. They've been around a long time. Just not a lot of people use them anymore. What's up, Touch Up Trader? I'm good. The JL. Yeah, it was more based on the DOM and my support and resistance levels. The failure to reach 780 up here. On the move up. You know, we had a strong push up, meaning I saw a lot of aggressive buying happening here. We had the pullback. I saw aggressive buying step back up, but unable to really like accelerate up through resistance here at 780. It failed below. And that's when I got short. So I knew there was a passive seller sitting here just below 780, absorbing the aggressive buying. And that's when I got short. Really had nothing to do with VWAP at all. Yeah, Touch Up Trader. I mean, being able to spot levels is kind of what I'm known for a little bit, I guess. Or why people follow me. So you'll generally see a reaction at all those gray boxes that you see. I have them all up and down my charts. You know, all the way back. So pretty much whenever price gets to those areas is where I'm interested in getting involved. Right now, we're kind of dead smack in the middle. So I have zero interest in getting involved in here. None. How do you get the levels, Rajiv? Rajiv, if you join my Discord, Level Up, there's a link in the description down below the video. And you link your YouTube account to your Discord profile, you'll get access each morning to my pre-market trading plan. It shows the levels. It gives a brief rundown about what trade I'm looking at taking at the open. That's the way that you can get them. Since you have a green name. All channel members. So anybody who has a green name has that ability. First, you have to give a blood offering. I mean, you can honestly come on the streams for those of you that aren't channel members, and you could always just draw these levels on and see how price reacts if you really wanted to. You know, it's not like I'm hiding anything here. I'll even zoom out for you if you want to mark them on your charts, you know. But this is just how I trade, right? Like, it might not work for you. Yeah, you're more than welcome to copy the levels down. The levels do move. Like, they get adjusted, but not a lot, generally. Yeah, you're more than welcome to copy those down, for sure. You lost $28 trying to make $4. Yeah, that's inevitable right there. they move by themselves when no one is watching. No, I generally do my adjusting pre-market. You know, that's when I do my pre-market analysis. That's when I write that trading plan. Is generally about an hour before market open. New York market open. All right. Looks like the only entry that was really here that I'm seeing was kind of one of these. I guess you could have taken it here. Back up into VWAP, but man, that's what's up, Justin? How are you? Guys, MyFundedFutures actually still has the like, even if you don't win tonight, they do have the 50K core with flex option add-on for $59 right now. That's a really good deal. I don't know how long they're gonna do it for though. I'm really not sure. Code West will get you those accounts. You have to select the flex option at checkout, which will unlock higher payout thresholds. But they're $59 all in right now, no activation fee. It is a heck of a deal. Even if you don't win the free account tonight, those are a steal right now. You can purchase up to 5 accounts currently. But here's the deal MyFundedFutures has going on right now. I would take advantage of it. You're not really going to see that out of a really good prop, really good reliable prop. That kind of price point, I would hop all over this. Yeah, 50% payout is right. But like 50% payout isn't that big of a deal. I don't think it's that big of a deal, right? Like if you're trying to hang on to your account for a long time, and not trying to blow it and not just YOLO the thing, right? 50% doesn't bother me. You know, if you earn 3,000, you get to request 1,500. If you earn $6,000, you get to request 3,000 and continue to trade it. Just get to 6K on your thing, request 3,000, rinse and repeat. Savvy, they haven't said how long the sale lasts for. They haven't given any kind of expiration date or time. I'm assuming just one day it's going to be gone. That's why I'm kind of saying, you know, if you're interested in it, definitely take advantage of it because that price is really low. No activation fee. KB24. No, like technically, right? Like you can go 5 winning trading days of $100 or more and request 250 of it, but that brings your drawdown all the way up to plus 100 on the account. So you'll only technically have $150 of drawdown left if you request that. So, I wouldn't worry about the 50%. Most props have that in place. They have some sort of safety limit in place. There's not a lot of props out there that are going to say, okay, you know, you can just blow up your account, request all your profits, and walk away and fail the account, right? There's not many of them out there that do that. Most of them have payout caps. Most of them have a limit to it. Ahmed, all you got to do is click on my YouTube channel and just select the other live stream, the one that does not have the word mobile in the title. Just click on the live tab on my channel under content, and there will be 2 live streams going right now. Just select the one that does not have the word mobile in the title, and that'll kick you over to the horizontal stream. Yeah, like the smaller accounts with MyFundedFutures, there's not a point there's not a point in running up a huge balance, first and foremost. Like, there's really not, because you go live on those core accounts with $2,500 starting balance, regardless of what your account size is. So take your payouts, you know? That's why I say they're good accounts. You know, if I told you guys you could make an extra $800 a week or an extra $1,000 a week, are you going to take it? You know, I mean, I would. I'd take an extra 800. I would definitely take an extra 800. There you go, Ahmed. Yeah, you're in the right place now. The scale account. The scale account. Let me check. So... So on the scale account, you can request, so the payout one cap, minimum payout's 250, minimum profit for day is $100, 5 winning trading days. Payout one cap is set at 1,500. Payout two cap is set at 1,750. Payout three cap is set at 2,000. Payout four cap is set at 2,500, and this is for the 50Ks. Payout four cap is set at 2,500. And payout 5 cap is set at 3,500. So each payout in succession is going to be set at 3,500. Then there's something that says max payout request amount is 1,500. I'm not sure what that means. So apparently this is the max that you can request at each payout. But I do know this much, guys. I do know that every time I've requested a payout from MyFundedFutures, the money has hit my bank account within a second. Within, like, seconds from time of request. Same thing with Lucid, actually. I requested a payout from Lucid last week, and it hit my bank account within 5 seconds. It was really quick. Definitely less than a minute. So the instant payouts are nice. Sean, considering you're not consistently profitable, you take 100. Yeah, exactly. You know. Nice, Manila. Nice, if you caught that long, for sure. Yeah, the VWAP was nothing. It wanted nothing to do with that VWAP. That's why I hate VWAP, right? Like, sometimes it does bounce and act as support, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it gets crashed through. I just don't like it. Hey, thanks, Dom. Appreciate you. All right, those of you that are just tuning in, we do have over 200 people in here currently. Welcome to the stream. We are giving away a 50K core account with MyFundedFutures this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat. We'll enter you into that drawing. We'll announce the winner here in about 45 minutes. So make sure you're here at 10:30. You will need to type something in the chat in order to claim the prize. But welcome to the channel, guys. If you're new here, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I've been trading for about 4.5 years. I live stream a portion of my trading days Sunday through Thursday starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. We got an amazing community. Lots of good traders in here. Better traders than me, to be fair, are part of this community. To be fair. Yes, I am a profitable trader. Yes, this is what I do for a living. But I'm not one of these multimillionaire traders either. I don't sell any courses, mentorships, or signal services. Everything you're going to learn from me is going to be free. Thanks for tuning in, though. I appreciate all of you. Hey, what's up, A Patriots? How are you? I should hate her. I'm like, I'll make a meme coin and rug it. No, I'm good. I'm good. HR back after a rough time. Well, we're glad to have you back. How many people we got in here right now? About 210, it looks like. Dom, you kind of just have to do your own research and pick the prop that, as far as like payout rules are concerned, I'm a firm believer, especially in the beginning, that you should pay yourself when you are eligible for a payout to at least pay yourself back the cost of that evaluation, right? Because that puts you at break even no matter what, and maybe a little bit of profit no matter what happens from that point on. Beyond that, I would say I always leave myself a buffer, guys. Like, I leave myself at least $2,000 in my account at all times when I'm beginning accounts. So I generally go to, like, say I can request $1,500 on my first payout, right? I will usually take my account to $53,500, say, so that I can request that $1,500 and I leave myself with $2,000. So I try to leave myself the full drawdown that you initially start with, no matter what. And that's how I approach payouts. Other people might do it differently. They might want to build even a bigger buffer, you know, so that they can kind of be a little more aggressive. DeMonte, for me right now, unless we get back above these highs, I'm leaning more downside. So I'm thinking price currently is probably, overnight is probably going to trade back into 570 if you had to ask me. But man, this hold above 600 is kind of scaring me about that. It could be a range night, right? The 50% retracement of the sell-off was up there at 840 today, which we kind of took a look above that. But the end of day sold off back below it. So really, I'm going to be short biased until we get back above that mark for the meantime, or until we explore price lower. Like below the lows of last night. The market overall is still bullish structure. We're hanging out above the daily 20, which sits at 25,430. I'd like to see that get tested at least one more time, to be fair. Oh, cheers, Carlos. Well, congratulations on the win on Pine stream. Yeah, Pine's a good dude. Pine's a real good dude. Oh, HR, your rough time did not have to do... Oh, so it was personal reasons why you were having a rough time? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, like, look, buyers have been in control of this market for a very long time. Like, since March, really. We've had very small periods of time where there's been aggressive selling since March. And it's hard to fight against that upward trend if you're looking at a daily chart. Just so that some of you can see where we sit on a daily right now. This is kind of what the daily chart looks like on the Nas. The red line is the daily 20 SMA. The blue line is the daily 50. The white line is the daily 100. And the gold line is the daily 200. Really, you kind of want to see that daily 20 cross over that daily 50 in order to really like the downside. I don't know that we're going to get that the rest of this year, though. I'll be 100% honest with you. I'd be shocked if we got that, because there's such a wide gap in between those, and they're still all pointing straight up, right? Like, all of them are still pointing straight up. So, you know, technically we're still in buy the dip scenario, but this is a pretty aggressive down red day that we had, right? And we got a 50% retracement technically, and now we're kind of beginning the sell off in the overnight for probably a retest of this daily 20 down here. But I'm not 100% certain that that's what we're going to get either. Oh, HR, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences. Yeah, losing a pet is hard. It's hard. I completely understand that. That's part of the family. That's difficult. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's the worst. It's the worst. A lot of us have been there. For sure. Tommy, we're at IBH right now. IBH is right around 720 for me, I think. Let me check the other ones. Yeah, right around 720. Hey, Tommy S., how are ya? Welcome to the channel. We're happy to have you. Welcome to the community. Yeah, HR, I'm sorry to hear that. Much love. I hope you start to feel a little bit better. It's going to take some time. Just take it easy. Losing a pet is tough, for sure. Yeah, guys, if you guys are just tuning in, I realize the numbers are starting to really creep up there. We've got about 230 people in here right now. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into the drawing for a core account with MyFundedFutures that we're giving away at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard this evening. Just make sure you're here. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Sid. Thanks for the 10 bomb. I appreciate you. No, thank you for being here. Yeah, Dev, right now, guys, the best play you can make is to find yourself a bull flag setup on the 1 minute chart and just play it over and over and over again. Just keep playing the bull flag setups every time they pop up, because, man, they seem to work almost every time right now. Every single time. But that's what you get when you get the stair step up pattern. You've got 713.75. What is mine exactly here? Mine is, well, the indicator's telling me 718.75, but this could be wrong as well. I don't really track it that closely. It gets me pretty close. Yeah, Tommy, I mean the move up. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick of all-time high trading. Like, give me a good rug pull, like a 2,000 point move down, and I'm fine. Give me some levels to operate around, previously traded price, and everything will be fine. Trading's so much easier when it's back down there. This endless bid at all-time highs is just not it for me. It's not it. You know, I've definitely been that trader that's tried to pick the top a lot and gotten ran over at all-time highs. That's not going to be me anymore. No more. Canary, oh, you think we're just going to have the Santa Claus rally, the endless Santa Claus rally? Yeah, Caleb, you just have no, because I'll tell you guys my secret at all-time highs and what I do, because I do have levels, right? Above all-time highs currently. Is what I'll do is I will take The last leg from, I'll wait for a top to get put in, a new all-time high to get put in, and somewhat of a pullback. And then I'll take the recent swing low to that high and draw a fib extension out. And I will plot the levels that would make sense how the Nas likes to move. You know, and it's just kind of an educated guess. And that's kind of how I plot levels above all-time highs. But it's simply that. It's just a guess. Like, it's an educated guess. Nobody knows where the market's going to top out at or what exact price it's going to top out at. And if you do, please tell me. please tell me what your secret is. Because I haven't figured it out. I could bet the top is near some level. Yeah. Yeah, Faye. Like, and that's the problem is I don't have as much. If we get back down, like to previously traded price, my confidence level goes way up. Because I am a support and resistance trader, you know, supply demand trader. That's how I read the market. That's how I trade. It becomes very difficult to trust those levels up there, but just because you have nothing to look left to, you know? There's nothing to look left and go, yeah, okay, price is rejected here before. I'm going to look for this kind of similar action now that the price is getting there. It just kind of goes there and slow grinds beyond it. Yeah, Tommy, you can kind of see. So the gray boxes that you see on my chart, I draw those on and adjust them daily. Those are my SR levels. You can kind of see I have them all up and down my chart. So every time price gets to one of these boxes, I will look for a trade. I may not take a trade every time, but really what I'm looking for is like break and retests. You know, like you kind of got one here. You broke down, it retested. This would have been a good short entry on the break and retest. So bear flag, bull flags at these levels is kind of what I'm looking for. If you like chart patterns, that's what I'm looking for, really. You know, wick and reclaims, break and retests. You got to break, you got to retest, you got to hold for a long. Yeah, Tommy, so I don't do my analysis on anything lower than a 30-minute chart. I do it nothing lower than a 30-minute chart. Yeah, Tommy, so we trade similar, actually. You know, I don't execute a lot. I'm like a 3 to 5 trades a day kind of guy. Tonight, my one trade was the short from up here of about 100 points. This is the one trade that I took this evening. Pete Marty. So wick and reclaim. Let me find a good example. So like right here would be it wicks below the level and it reclaims and holds for a long position, generally targeting the next level to the top side. Have you planned to move to a country that can trade all 3 sessions before? Wait, what do you mean? Madlord, wait, what do you mean? I can technically trade all 3 sessions right now. I'm just not going to stay up for all 3 sessions. I'm going to sleep. Try to keep the trade count down. You feel like that? You think you're over trading, Tommy? Okay, so what I did initially, and this is just me, I initially had to tell myself that all prices in the black areas that you see on my charts are technically no execution areas. Like I disciplined myself to say, okay, I'm not going to execute anywhere in here regardless of what is going on in here. right? Because oftentimes in between these areas, price can get choppy. It doesn't move exactly straight to the levels back and forth. Often you get kind of this action that you see. And I realize that if I limit this, right, the gray boxes define my risk at this point. So I'm looking for longs from the top side of these areas with my stop at or just below the bottom extreme, and vice versa for my short positions. I want my entry being near the bottom extreme with my stop at or above the top extreme. Everything in the black on my charts is no trades. But you have to discipline yourself to do that, right? What's up, best DJ? How are you? Which is very difficult to do because you're seeing lots of dollar signs print all in between here, right? Like it's very hard to do. But, you know, you might have 2 or 3 good setups a day. Doom DMT. So I'm looking for like a lot of wick action. So I'm looking back to the left, like past price, when price was at what's being traded. And I'm looking on like the 4-hour, the 1-hour, and the 30-minute charts for basically where there's a lot of wicks and where price has attacked from the top side on sell-offs and bounced and held as support, and where price prior has come up into that level and rejected. The more tests of price, the better for me, the stronger the level. And as long as you're executing in these areas and your risk management is appropriate, you know relatively quickly whether you're right or wrong. Or at least I've found that you can learn relatively quickly whether you're right or wrong. Hey, thanks, J Love. Appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. What's up, Anna? Yeah, call me Pat. It happened last night too. I don't know. The sell-off was heavy last night, and then it turned right around, and buyers stepped up and pumped it right back to where it came from. Yeah. So let me give you an example. This is going to be a gold chart, but you can I started charting gold, and you can kind of see what I'm looking for. You know, price tested here once, it smacked. It tested again, it smacked. So the more tests on the higher time frames, the better. Price bounced at this level once, bounced at this level twice. It attempted to bounce a third time. It cracked through. Price retested from the bottom. It rejected. It rejected. So you're just looking for that kind of stuff. Swing highs, swing lows, and marking those areas on your chart. Market Butcher, what like streaming software do I use? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, Tommy, eventually the level will get broken, for sure. I mean, every support and every resistance isn't going to hold forever, right? Oh, George, I'll be honest with you. Gold does not look good to me at all right now. The gold heyday, I think, is over. So right now, you're basically going to be range playing. I would say short 4,020 and long 3,920, if you're asking me. Oh, Market Butcher. So I use Streamlabs. I use Streamlabs for streaming. Pete, what am I looking for right now? On what symbol? Sorry, I've been on NQ all night, and then now I flipped over to gold, so I don't know what you guys are asking. Oh, you like the layout? Oh, you like the aesthetics of the stream. Okay, I got you. I got you. Sid, so I start on the higher time frames. I start on the 4 hour, work my way down to the 1 hour, and then I do like my fine tuning and adjusting on the 30-minute. Wow, we got almost 300 people in here right now. Wow, the viewers really jumped up. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. How many ticks? It varies lifetime because I'm doing my analysis, like the level drawing based on price action. And honestly, I might even move this level down a little bit here. It's looking like this would be more appropriate probably on gold. Yeah, that looks better to me. So it varies. I don't really know. I don't really trade gold. I'm going to give you guys, for those of you that trade gold, I don't really trade gold at all. I just started charting it because a lot of people in my streams do trade gold. So that's why I started, you know, plotting levels because they asked me to do it. I don't know how accurate these things are. I wouldn't trust me in my reads, but from the charts and what I've looked at, this is where I would have levels as far as analysis is concerned currently. So on gold, I'm not sure. Semper Fi, subscribers only going up. Congrats. How many subs do we have? Let's see here. Oh wow, we just went over 5.1. So we got another 100 subs this evening, so that's good. Welcome everybody that's new. We are giving away a 50K core account with MyFundedFutures this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you in that drawing. We're going to select a winner here in about 20 minutes. So make sure that you guys are in the drawing. If you're not here at 10:30, in about 22 minutes or so, we will select a new winner. We'll give you a couple minutes to type something into the chat if you are selected, but yes, make sure you're here. So if you click away from the stream for the next 15 or 20 minutes, make sure you're here. Yeah, guys, and if you could, smash that thumbs up button for me, too. Thanks to all you new subscribers. Hopefully you stick around. I live stream every Sunday through Thursday, starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We normally go till about 11 p.m. Tonight we'll probably end a little bit earlier. We'll probably end after we do the giveaway. I caught a pretty good, nice sized trade tonight, so I'm in no hurry to give any of that back. If you're just tuning in, this was the trade I caught tonight on the Nasdaq NQ. It was 100 point short with 1 mini. Team Massive, I think it's not that I like the core account over the scale account, right? It has nothing to do with that. I just think the core account, if you're just starting out and like you can't consistently get to payouts, they're the cheaper option. They're the cheaper all-in option, and they're kind of like a good stepping stone into those larger accounts with the bigger payouts. That's why I think they're good. We have a lot of beginning traders in these live streams trying to learn. So I think the smaller accounts cater to them a little bit more. But they're really, like, consistently requesting $1,000 a week is great, right? Fighting futures, the trading competitions aren't for me, right? They're not conducive for good trading, good psychology, good emotions. I'm quite comfortable with my trading in the way that it is. I think getting involved in those things are just a headache and drama that I don't want to bring into my life, frankly. So that's why. Trading competitions don't encourage good trading. Those are for the YOLOers, the people who are looking for clout. You know, the gurus, so to speak. I'm no guru, right? Like, I'm one of you guys. I'm an average trader. I'm never going to win one of those things. Ever. Never going to win one of those competitions. I'm very, very average profitable trader, right? Like, yes, I make a living doing this. Yes, I'm profitable. But I'm low six figures. I'm no multimillionaire. And I just think they're bad. Those kind of competitions don't preach good habits. And there's far better traders than me. Yarden, just type !Wes, all caps in the chat, and that will enter you into the drawing. Those are not for gurus. Those are for gamblers. Yeah, I just have zero interest in that kind of stuff. I stay in my own lane, guys. I don't watch any other trading streamers really. I do my own thing. I mean, those of you that know me know that I stay in my own lane. You know, I trade New York session by myself for the most part. I'll write the trading plan for you guys so you guys can see what I'm looking at. But I don't stream during New York currently. I shut everything down for about 2 hours and just do me. So I do my own thing. And I'm happy. You know, I'm comfortable. I prefer a drama-free life. Average profitable trader is an oxymoron. I mean, I get it, right? Like, there's a very small percentage that are able to do it. I get that, okay? So, yes, but I'm not the world's greatest trader, guys. Like, trust me, if I can do this, you guys can do this. It's all about being disciplined. Like, it's just all about risk management. Not so, like, honestly, it's more about risk management and patience than it is about overall skill, right? Clip, it's going to happen here in about at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard is when we'll do it. But yeah, I'm one of you guys. You know, I'm an average dude. I don't make millions. I don't drive Lambos. I'm not selling any courses or mentorships. I don't trade ICT strategies or anything like that. I'm a normal dude. I am one of you guys. Which is why it's crazy why my channel is growing the way that it is. Like, I'm honestly shocked. I literally can't thank you all enough. But yeah, at the end of the day, trading is really all about risk management. You know, it's kind of like you go to the casino with $500. You know, you throw $200 on red right when you walk in at the roulette table. It hits on red, so you win $200. Well, now you have to tell yourself, okay, I'm up $200. I only have $100 to deal with, and now I've got that extra, you know, money, and I'm not walking out of here red. It's the same thing in trading. You know, that first trade goes for $400. You have to tell yourself, okay, I'm locking in $200. So now I have a $200 to play with, and I'm not going to allow myself to go back in the red. You know, if I lose my next trade and I'm only at $200 after my next trade, I'm done for the day. I'll come back. And if you consistently do that over and over and over, eventually the accounts build quicker than you think. It won't be long. It won't be long. I don't have 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, Chris says. Oh, man. Oh, geez, Dopa. Come on now, brother. I'm one of you guys. Like, knock it off. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are nuts. Yarden, I live in Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, what's up, Adam? How are you? Yeah, Mike's. I actually don't copy trade 20. I don't copy trade any of my accounts. I trade them individually. However, I have enough accounts now where it's becoming hard to manage them, so I might have to actually batch them in groups of 2 here soon because I'm just having a hard time like trading them all separately. Because of how infrequently I trade. Yeah, Adam, that was 10 minutes from my house. Heard the explosion, didn't know what it was. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know if you guys heard about the plane crash that happened at the airport here in Louisville, but man. Komish, I was raised north of Detroit. So like high school I spent in Detroit. Or north of Detroit. My dad was an engineer for Chrysler. No, Adam. So there were 3 on board. It was a UPS flight that was headed to Honolulu, Hawaii. So it happened on takeoff, actually. So it was full of fuel. Commish, that's actually, I graduated from Rochester Adams, actually. Commish. Small world, huh? Oh, you're in Cincinnati, Puneet? Nice. You're in Nashville, Mike's? Nice. Yeah, you're about 3 hours from me right currently. Down I-65. But that's what makes me a Detroit fan, Commish. Yeah, I lived in Detroit. I was at like Adams and Tinkin Road is where I was. I lived in Shadowwood subdivision, if you know where that is. I'm assuming you probably know where that is. If you live in that city. Yeah, it was an MD-11. It wasn't a Boeing plane this time. Louisville Slugger trading, 60-hour trader. Yeah. Elava, tonight we'll probably end it a little bit earlier, but typically we go till about 11 p.m. Eastern Standard. Yeah. Guys, we're going to announce the winner here in about 13 minutes or so. So make sure that you go... make sure you type !West in the chat for your chance at winning the core account tonight. You're at Rochester and Hamlin area? Okay, Commish. Yep, I know the area. Thanks for the new subs, guys. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys that are just tuning in are seeing my P&L. Yeah, you can see my trade. It's up here on the screen. I was short from 765. I got out at 665. So almost a 100-point trade on the NAS. All right, we are over 300 people in here right now. Wow. We're setting all kinds of records this week, guys. I don't know what's going on here. Went over 5K subs last night. We're currently on, I don't even know how many subs. 5,115 subscribers now. Unbelievable. Never thought my channel would be here. I can tell you that right now. Ever. How many times can we type? You only get 1 entry. You can type it as much as you want, but there's only 1 entry per person, for sure. Let's see. We got almost 300 people in there. There's 289 entries in there right now. So almost as many entries as we have viewers currently. Justin, I look tired? Did you say I look tired? I mean, I ran 4 miles today. I don't know if that's what's making me look tired. Could be the lighting too. I only have one of my key lights on. Massive. The channel's on a moon mission. I don't know about that. Yeah, guys. Yeah, Fighting Futures. Thank you. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you could, guys. I appreciate it. It really does help the channel. What's the entry for, Pete? We're giving away a core account, a 50K core account from MyFundedFutures this evening. That's what everybody's typing !West in the chat for. We're gonna announce the winner here in about 10 minutes. I'll do it live on stream. It will be random. Just make sure you're here if you enter into the contest. If your name is drawn and you're not here and you don't claim your prize, we will select somebody else. Mike's House of Mods, 7-minute mile. I would say the best way to, I mean, Mike, do you know anything about running terms? The best way that I learned to cut down my mile times was actually running what we call fartleks. And I know that's a funny word, and non-runners will probably get a good kick out of that word. But fartleks, you know, where you're sprinting for a certain period of time and then running a slower pace for a certain period of time. So like you're trying to hold like a 5-minute mile pace for so long, for like a minute straight or whatever, and then running like an 8-minute mile pace for, you know, the next 5 minutes, and then doing that over and over and over again. Yeah. Pretty much VO2 training. You're right. Nice, Pete. Nice, yeah. Puneet, I'm not gonna lie, I've been lazy lately. I used to run every single day. I'm just getting back into it now. Just getting back into it now. So, I'm running really slow right now. Like today I ran like a 7:45 pace, just under 8 minutes per mile. I didn't push it at all though. It was a comfortable run. Vixra, there it is. It's called fartlek. You guys can look it up. It is actually a running terminology. It's a training terminology. You can look it up. I swear, I didn't just make it up. All right. Oh, thanks, Pete. I appreciate you. Top Step, yeah, Top Step's right here. You can always see what account I'm trading up here in the upper left. This is Top Step. You got Lucid. You've got MyFundedFutures. You've got my personal. And then I've got Take Profit Trader somewhere buried. Somewhere buried. But yeah, this is Top Step. This one's Lucid. So if you guys ever want to know what account I'm trading, you can always look up here in the upper left if you're on the horizontal stream, and you'll be able to see what account I'm trading. Or at least what prop. Oh, Semperfi, you're on the vertical stream. So if you click over on the other live stream on my channel, that's where everybody's chatting at. It's the horizontal feed. So if you go to my live content on my channel, select the live stream that does not have the word mobile in the title, and you'll be able to see what everybody's saying. Cindy, I've been trading for about 4.5 years. Oh, nice, Pete. You trade Top Step and Take Profit? Nice. Puneet, as a Brit, never heard that before. Yeah, you can go look it up. You'll see what I'm talking about if you Google it for sure. It is actually a runner's training terminology for sure. No, Faye, it's Quantower. I don't have Top Step X. I have never traded on any of the Project X platforms myself. LK, so I don't personally pay for Quantower because my my personal broker is EdgeClear, and I get a free full license of Quantower because I have an account with them. But yes, if you don't have that, you will have to pay for licenses for the full functionality of Quantower. Faye, you do now. You do have to use Project X now. Now they don't allow any other signups. So if that says something about me, I guess, with Top Step. Now you can link your Project X accounts with Quantower, just so you guys know. Quantower is one of those that you can actually trade on with your Project X. You just have to go through a process to link it. Futures Trader 420. Yep, you do. Yeah. You can definitely trade on Quantower. Quantower is the one trading platform that does have that ability to be compatible with Project X. Yeah, Market Butcher, it's Quantower. I trade on Quantower. But Quantower's nice. You can create binds and move your charts all around. Like down here I have YM and RTY. You know, without adjusting anything and having to adjust window sizes, I can just drag. It's really nice. Really nice software. Really nice trading platform. All right, guys. We got about 3 minutes here. I'll be back in just a minute. Vixra, how many screens do I have? I've got 4 monitors. So, but that's only because I'm a streamer, right? Like because I stream on YouTube. I've got my higher time frame that's fully dedicated for 1 monitor. I've got my execution monitor, which is what you see right now. I've got a monitor that's fully dedicated to my streaming software and Internet Explorer and all that. Later, Pete. All right, thank you. Thank you, brother. Yeah, if you guys are new here and you're tuning out after the stream, my name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I live stream every Sunday through Thursday starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Welcome to the channel. I'm happy you're here. Oh yeah, and then my 4th monitor has like Discord. It's actually a vertical monitor over here to my side. It's got like Discord and a few other things on it. But I only have that many monitors. You don't need that to trade, right? Like you can technically just have 1 screen and trade just fine, for sure. I don't know how to I'll just say VIR. This is called DOM Surface on Quantower. It's actually built into my trading platform. But yes, it's similar to Bookmap. Well, Kamish, technically it's Microsoft Edge is what it is. It's not Internet Explorer, but you know what I mean. No, they're not all 60 inch. They're all 27 inch. They're all 27 inch screens, monitors, all of them. The ultra wides are a little bit much. All right, guys, we got about 2 minutes. Give me 1 second. All right. We're going to do that giveaway in about 1 minute. So if you're just tuning in, because we got about 330 people in here right now, we are giving away a 50K core account for MyFundedFutures this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. We're going to announce the winner here in about a minute or so. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, everybody. If you do win, definitely keep me informed on how you're doing on the account. I always like to hear when people turn something that's free into a payday, you know. That feels good that I'm able to provide that for people. So definitely keep me informed. Yeah, Bradley. Yeah, you can, if you have a full license on Quantower, you can connect to simultaneously connect to all your accounts. And it has a copy trader built in too, if you're into the copy trading thing. I have the full license, VIR. Touch Up Trader, no, probably not for me. I'm up $1,985. There's no reason for me to get involved in this. It's nowhere near an area of interest for me. And we're doing a giveaway, so probably no more trades for me tonight. Unfortunately. Definitely no reason to spam that for sure. All right, guys, we're gonna do that giveaway now. I will pull the giveaway over to the monitor, and good luck, everybody. We're gonna choose a winner here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. MX Crypto, you are the winner of the 50K core account with MyFundedFutures. Type something in the chat. We'll give you a minute or two to type something in the chat if you're here. All right, guys, here we go. MX Crypto, if you're here, type something in the chat. Well, I mean, we kind of got to give him 2 minutes, guys, right? Like, I'll give him 2 minutes. We'll give him that leeway. But if something isn't typed in the chat in 2 minutes, we'll definitely re-roll for another winner. So if you haven't typed !West in the chat just yet and entered the drawing, now would be the time to do it, to get those names in. For sure. MX Crypto? Crypto. Are you there? Oh man, guys, we might be selecting another winner. Hey, we might be selecting another winner tonight, guys. So definitely get your entries in. I'm gonna re-roll when that clock hits 2 minutes. All right, we re-roll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Shankar, you are the winner of the 50K MyFundedFutures core account. You'll need to type something in the chat in order to claim your prize. We'll give you 2 minutes as well. Ah, there we go. All right. Congratulations, Shankar. Shankar, do you happen to are you on Discord at all? I got you. You claimed your prize for sure. Are you on Discord at all, Shankar? You are on Discord? All right, do me a favor and send me a friend request, and we will get you all squared away with this thing. You probably won't get the account credit till tomorrow morning. I'm guessing you might get it sooner than that. I'm not sure, but we'll get your credentials and we'll get you all squared away. Congratulations again, brother. All right, guys. Well, that is another winner. Tomorrow night what are we gonna do tomorrow night? I think. Yeah, we do have another a giveaway to do tomorrow night as well. So we will do another giveaway tomorrow night on stream. So for those of you that are interested in winning a 150K Take Profit Trader account, tune in tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern to enter into that drawing as well. So we will be doing another drawing tomorrow night. Shankar, congratulations again, brother. That's amazing. Send me a friend request on Discord. And we will get you squared away. Holy cow. Chat was !West like crazy. Sorry, guys. My chat's catching up right now after just getting back. Okay. 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 I go by the same name on Discord. Shankar. Yeah, just send me that friend request. In fact, I'll stay live on stream here until I see that friend request. Just so that we're all good. As a matter of fact, sorry guys if you're asking questions in the chat. I'm trying to multitask here. Shan Camus asking questions. Who's asking questions? There's a lot going on my end. Anybody that's ever streamed before understands, like, there's a lot going. It's like trading and streaming at the same time, guys. For those of you that have never done it before, is very, very difficult. Like, it's extremely difficult. Oh, Puni, ignore you? Wait, what? Hold on. I don't understand. I'm confused all of a sudden. But no, there's just a lot going on this end. So if you see me like lost or deep in thought, I'm processing something on this end. You know, I've got 2 chats to pay attention to. I've got my streaming software to pay attention to make sure all the sound and everything is good. I've got the charts to pay attention to. I've got Discord to pay attention to. Shankar, you sent friend request? I don't have the friend request just yet. It's WesleyEmeraldGate, capital W, capital E. No spaces. So make sure that you send the right account a friend request. So it's Wesley with a capital W, EmeraldGate with a capital E, no spaces. Hey, thanks, Chris. I appreciate you. I mean, we'll see. I don't know how quickly the channel's gonna grow. Like, it all could go away at a certain point in time. I'm overwhelmed though, for sure. Like, we are ending the night at, I mean, currently we have 5,135 subscribers, so we're picking up like 100 new subs a stream right now. That's unreal. Unreal. I can't thank you all enough. I'm completely overwhelmed and astonished. Hey, later, Grumpy. Vixra, no, I have Stream Deck, but I don't use it to trade. It's all programmed for my it's all programmed for my streaming stuff, you know. Shankar, okay, so you're on level up. What's your Discord username? Type it in the chat for me if you could. Oh, thanks, Dom. Yeah, we got a great community. You guys are what make this community amazing, honestly. You guys create the vibes. Shankar 58989. Okay, let me find you here. Okay, I got you. It says you're not accepting friend requests right now. I tried to add you. I definitely tried to add you. Oh, cheers, Tom. Yeah, I don't know how to be anybody else. All I know how to be is myself. Yeah, just allow friend requests for a minute, and let me get you all set up. Hey, what's up, Profits and Principles? How are you? Yeah, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Like I said, we will do another giveaway tomorrow night as well. It'll be for a 150K take profit trader account tomorrow evening. I believe that will be the last giveaway that we have. I think so. We are going to do a trade day 50K end of day account giveaway over on X. So definitely, if you haven't followed me on X, that's where we're going to do the trade day account giveaway as well. So if you guys are interested in trying out trade day, my editor Mason is going to do a giveaway over on X. All right, I got you, Shankar. I got you. I got you. We're good. All right. I'm gonna keep going up. Yeah, it's like I said, guys, I mean, you guys create the vibes here. You make this easy on me, and I can't thank you all enough for being here. I'm just being myself. You know, yes, there's a camera on me, but I'm one of you guys. You know, I'm nothing special. I'm a profitable trader, yes, but I think it's more my risk management and my patience that make me a profitable trader. My trading's really boring, actually, so I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Noodle, are these accounts that we would need to make profits with to withdraw? Yes, Noodle, you would need to make profits, so you can only withdraw your profits for sure. Popcorn keyboard. Yeah, it's definitely a mechanical keyboard for sure, if you heard that. All right, guys, did you get the full quant license from your broker? Yeah, Bradley. My personal broker is EdgeClear. Futures broker is EdgeClear, and they provide a free full license for Quant Tower. Yeah, cheers, Dom. I'm glad you guys are finding value here. I hope you continue to find value here. I hope you enjoy the streams. I mean, I enjoy doing them, so I can't thank you all enough for hanging out with me each and every night. We are going to call it a night there. If you guys are interested, Red Candles, who was in the chat earlier, is streaming currently. Feel free to go over and give him a shout after we get out of here. I'll probably go over and give him a shout. We'll show him our love and support. He's a big member of this community as well. Also a streamer. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern for that giveaway again. Trade safe, stay patient, and enjoy the rest of your night. Peace.